All right. I think we are live. You're welcome to this live video. Congratulations to you for making it to this live video. So if you're watching me live right now, just comment where you're watching me from, your name, and what you really want to learn from this particular video training today. Yes, I don't know why you're watching me today. I don't know where you are watching me from. I don't even know your intention. But I believe the reason you are here today is because you want to make a lot of money for yourself. So if you really want to make a lot of money for yourself, go to the comment section, type your name, where you're watching from, and why you are here today. Because what I'm going to be sharing with you today is really going to blow your mind. My name is Olali Olamide, and for the past 13 to 15 months, I've been able to create a lot of millionaires with ghostwriting. And when I say millionaires, I'm not just saying people that are making 200K to 300K in a month. I'm saying people making up to $1,000 in a month, starting from a school dropout, which was she was actually a law student before. Then she dropped out of school when she started doing over $1,800 to $2,000 in a month. She was doing law. And the only thing she did was that she came to this live video the same way you are here. And when she watched the video, she took action and she started making a lot of money. And I've got students that have gotten their first class. One of my students did over 21 million naira last year, which was 2024. Another one did over $6,000 in 6 months with this particular information I'm ready to share with you today. So if there's going to be any distraction, just leave that place right now. If your mom is going to call you, if your dad is definitely going to call you, or you feel there's somewhere or someone somewhere that will distract you for the next 30 to 40 minutes, just leave that place and go and watch this video in a very tight place where there's going to be no distraction. No distraction at all, because this next 30 minutes is what we have together, right? So I don't know where you're watching me from, and I don't know why you are here today, but I believe the exact reason you want to be here today is because you want to make a lot of money. So go to the comment section and let me know where you're watching from. Now I'm going to start sharing my screen now. So if you can see my screen, just type "I can see your screen" in the comment section, please. Type "I can see your screen" in the comment section. That is if you can see my screen. If you can see it clearly. Now, okay. How I earn thousands of dollars every month from ghostwriting. That's the exact topic we're having today. And don't worry, this webinar is not going to be very long. I'll be very, very straight to the point. I will be so straight to the point. So just make sure you are jotting, or you have a note or somewhere you can put in very vital information I'm going to be sharing tonight. So how I earn thousands of dollars every month with what? Ghostwriting. So go to the comment section and type ghostwriting. Now, my goal for this webinar is to show you how to make nothing less than $500 monthly with what? Ghostwriting. And for you to be able to achieve this, you need to be committed to it. So go down to the comment section now and let me know if you'll be committed to it. Are you ready to be committed to this? If you are ready to be committed to this, go to the comment section now and type "I, David, I am ready to be committed to this." Me, Samuel, I am ready to be committed to this. I, Emmanuel, I am ready to be committed to this. Go to the comment section now and start typing that. You can see one of my students, like I said, she did over 21 million naira in a year. And she even said, I did not even add my Pioneer and earlier gig paid deposit. Oh, like those are the money she just received the day she was doing this screenshot, and that's over $1,000. And aside that $1,000, she has done 21 million naira in 2024. And I could remember this girl when she met me. I think we started talking around March 2024, and she got the course around that March. She learned for like a month. After learning during that April time, April to December, she had done over 22 million naira, and she was a law student. And now she's making consistent $1,500 to $2,000 every month with this piece of information I'm sharing with you. And you can see over $6,000 in 6 months. This is from June to December, $6,480 made with this particular information I want to share with you. And this is over $2,700 in the beginning of 2025. If you check this date here, this is Monday, 6th of January. And one of my students said, my first 2 payments of 2025 have arrived. One is $1,041. The other one is $1,744. One for $21, I think it's from Good Novel. The other one is from Novel Snack. I'm just trying to like share the names now. Now, what is ghostwriting? Ghostwriting simply means writing stories, involves writing stories for platforms and getting paid for it. So please go to the comment section and type that right now. Ghostwriting involves writing stories for platforms and getting paid for it. That's the exact thing we are doing here. We are not doing anything gimmick. We are not doing anything so big. We are not doing anything that is not realistic. We are doing something anyone from anywhere in the country can do. And what we are doing is writing stories for platforms and getting paid for it. Basically, you are writing stories. Now, why are these platforms even paying you? Let's talk about why they are paying you. They are paying you because a lot of people out there, they have a lot of people that comes to their platform every day to read your stories. So why these stories? While reading these stories, people now pay money in form of coins to unlock some chapters of your story so that they can continue to read that story. That is the simple explanation about it, right? You have your story, you put it on a platform, so the platform will now start paying you because people are paying you to read your story. It's as simple as that. Just the same way we have Netflix now. If you go to Netflix now, you're going to see what a lot of movies. And both of us know that Netflix does not even have any movies. They don't have any movie. They don't even act. They don't do anything. What they provide is what a platform for who? For movies to be placed there. So there are a lot of movies on Netflix. So people go to movies to watch different type of movies, cartoons, anime, series, dramas, live shows, a lot of stuff. You can watch them on Netflix. But Netflix is what the owner of the platform. So any money that is generated from a particular movie or from a particular drama or from a particular show, Netflix is now going to be paying the owner of the movie what we call royalties. And that's the exact thing we are having here with ghostwriting. That's the exact thing. Now let me show you how it looks like. Let me go to one of the platforms. Let me share my screen. So let me know if you can see my screen. I hope I can be able to share my screen, chat. Okay, this window. Come on. Hold on, guys. I hope I can be able to share my window now. Come on. Now I should be able to share my window. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's go to mobilereader.com. So I'm coming. I'll be able to share it now. I just got this new MacBook, so I'm new to the systems of to the way Macs actually. Or if it was my window laptop now, it would have been easier. So I'll be sharing you this place. Now, this is mobile reader. If you can see my screen, type I can see your screen in the comment section, please. If you can see my screen, type I can see your screen in the comment section. Okay, good. Now this is mobilereader.com. As you are seeing this mobilereader.com, what does it look like? Looks like a platform like Netflix, right? Because there are a lot of stories here. Now, as you can see, a lot of stories are on this mobile reader. A lot of stories. And this mobile reader has like over 20, 30, 40 million people come there every day to read a story. That's how amazing it is. So the same way we have Netflix, and millions of people go to Netflix every day to go and stream a movie. That's how millions of people come to this mobile reader.com to come and do what? To come and read a story. Now let's check this particular story. Let's check this particular story. This particular story here, let's check. Trapped by no. Let's check. This is a new story. I want to have a story that has been there before. So let's check this. The Prince. Okay, let's watch this. I hope this Chrome can see this tab I'm sharing. Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. I need to share the new tab. So can you see this new tab I'm sharing now? So this is the story here. This is a particular story here, and this story is titled what? Rejected no more. I am way out of your league, darling. This is actually a story titled Rejected No More. I am way out of your league, darling. And this story has how many views? And hold on, let me increase this so you can see it better. So this story has 7.1 million views. That means 7.1 million people have what? Read this story. And this story has what? 509 chapters. And 7.1 million people have what? Started reading this particular story. Now, this story has 709 chapters. Now, let's say, for an instance, each chapter costs, let me say, 509 chapters. Let's say each person is using 1 naira to read a particular chapter. Let's just assume they are using 1 naira to read a chapter, which is actually possible and realistic. 1 naira to read a chapter means they are going to be, each person is going to be paying how much? 500 naira to read this particular story. And remember, if you want to get a story, and if you want to get a novel in Nigeria now, a big novel in Nigeria now that is as big as this type of novels, it should be cost around like 3K to 4K, or let me say 2K or 25 or 5K. But just 500 naira, you can read this particular story on this platform. Now, let's say each person is just spending 1 naira per chapter, and this story has how many chapters? 500 chapters. That means approximately about 500 naira per person. They multiply it by these 7.1 million people that have read this particular story. Just approximate it. So now, this is how the platform makes money. You can do that one in your mind. It's like, I don't know how much it is. That is a lot of money. So I'm not saying this person made this amount of money in a month. This person can make this amount of money in a year. Do you get? Just like my student made 21 million in less than, I think she started around March. March started around April, rather. April to December. That's like 9 months. And she did over 21 million. But this person might have done like over 70 something million with just 7.1 million views. Right? So I'm not saying this is a month earning. It could be a year earning for one particular book. And forget, you are just going to write the book once and you are gone. Now, let's say this company has made like, let's assume this company made 50 million from this story. You that you are the owner of the story, this company is going to be giving you 50% of that money. Why? Because you are the owner of the story. And why are they taking 50% to themselves? Because they are the owner of the readers. So they provide you with readers, you provide them with stories. That's the exact way this works. So these platforms, they're like Netflix, they're like Spotify. Do you get it? So you work together. The money they make from your story, you share it together. Do you get it? So that's exactly how this particular business works. If you understand, type I understand in the comment section. If you understand what I just analyzed or I just explained right now, just type I understand in the comment section so I can move on. If I'm making a lot of sense to you, just type I understand in the comment section. So what? I can move on. All right. Now, how do you make money as a ghostwriter? Now, ghostwriters, we end by what? Getting contracts. Because you cannot just start writing for these companies without having a contract. You have to like sign a contract with them, sign an agreement with them that, okay, my story is going to be on your platform alone. My story, just like we have Netflix now. On Netflix, you can have your, that's why you see that there are some movies that are out. You will see the movie on Netflix. You will not see it on another platform. You can see it on like Video Me. I don't know this platform. I don't know all these platforms, but you won't see them on Netflix. So let's say there's this particular movie that everybody loves, is trending, people want to watch it, but you just find out that, oh, I don't see this movie for Netflix. So you just see like on another platform, I don't know them, Vidmates or so, I don't know all these platforms, but you see that this movie is not on Netflix. And why is that? I think it's because of the contract. So the same way this stories works with ghostwriting. Now you end by what? Getting contract. Now, like that mobile reader now, before you can start writing for mobile reader, you need to sign a contract with them. So there are two types of contract. We have the exclusive one and the non-exclusive one. For the exclusive contract, it means that if they are like mobile reader, good novel, letter locks, there are a lot of these platforms. But if you want to write a story for a particular platform, the platform will be giving you what? An exclusive contract, which means that you will only be writing your story on the platform, and your story will only be on the platform for a particular period of time before you now start putting this story on other platforms. That's what exclusive means, like you are exclusive to us. But for a non-exclusive contract, It means that you can publish your story on our platform. You can probably publish it on Amazon, anywhere. You can put it on Facebook, anywhere you can put your story. That's for non-exclusive. But for a non-exclusive, you'll be getting like $150 to $450. That's the contract earning. Remember, that is different from the profit share earning. And for the exclusive contract, you'll be getting $800 to $1,500 plus. In fact, over $2,000 for a single exclusive contract. But note that this money is different from the profit share, because it's the profit share that is now, that's where there's a lot of money. So with this exclusive contract, even though the company did not make up to $200 with your story, they will still be paying you $800 to $1,500. That's what the contract is all about. That's why you are signing it. Now we now have what we call the profit share. Now, the profit share is what I just explained to you on mobile reader right now, where you just have to do what? Where you have to like write your story, and the company will be giving you 50% of your money, like a royalty. Now you might be wondering if it is hard to get this contract. The fact is that these contracts are very easy to get. I don't know if you guys understand what I mean by the profit share. Let me go back to it. Let me share my screen again, because I think I was explaining it right now. Now you see this particular story that says rejected no more. I am way out of your league, right? This story has 7.1 million views. And now profit share on this story is like 50%. That means 50% of the profit made from this story. Let's say in a month, this company is generating $10,000 from this story. They are going to be paying you, who is the author of the story, $5,000 per month. That's just what the profit share is. And this is going to last for the number of years your contract is going to last. And remember, your contract can last for 3 years, 4, 5 years safe. Yes. And they will continue making money because people will continue reading your story. And they'll be paying you half of the money. It's part of your agreement. If they did not pay you, you are going to sue them. That is it. So even though your story is doing $500 in a month, they'll be giving you $250. If it's doing $1,000 in a month, they'll be giving you $500. And that is different from the money they will be giving you from your contract, which I just explained. So if this makes sense to you, just type "I understand" in the comments section. If this makes a lot of sense to you, just type "I understand" in the comment section so we can continue. Type "I understand" in the comment section if this makes a lot of sense to you. Now you might be wondering if it is hard to get this contract, but the thing is that they are very easy to get. They are so easy to get. And one of the companies I work with is called DocuSign, and this company is worth over $11 billion. Let me show you, because I like showing evidence. Now let's come here. Let's go to this Chrome tab. Okay. This is the network of DocuSign. As you can see, in fact, the network has already increased. The network has increased. As you can see, they have a network of $15.65 billion at the moment. That is as of March 10, 2025. 15.65 billion dollars. That is what the net worth is at the moment. That is what the net worth is at the moment. That is what the net worth is at the moment. I hope I'm making a lot of sense to you. I hope I'm making a lot of sense. And I've got students that have gotten a lot of contracts from DocuSign. Like you can see, from DocuSign, from DocuSign, from DocuSign. Another one is also called Dropbox Sign. That one is worth like, I think, around $8 billion. Let's check it together. Hold on. Let's share it together. So you can see Dropbox Sign is worth $7.75 billion at the moment. This is a net worth $7.75 billion. That's what this company is worth. So a company that is worth this amount of money, it won't be hard for the company to pay you just $1,000 or $10,000 or so, because this is like a small money to them. I don't know if I'm making sense, but this is like a very small money to these companies. And I've got students that have gotten contracts from them. I see Dropbox here. A lot of my students have gotten contracts from these people, and a lot of them. Now, I already explained this profit share earlier. I already explained the profit share earlier when I told you that this is when they are going to be paying like 50%. Some companies even offer 65%. They will be giving you 65%. They will say that they will go with a 35%. That's it. That is how amazing these companies are, and that's how interesting this business is. You just need a guy. Now, this is one of my students that in her first 24 days, like in her first 24 days, she did a profit share of $104 in 24 days. And that is different from the money she'll be getting from the contract or from signing the contract. And this book is just like a book that is just getting traction. Imagine after 2 months, 3 months, she would have started doing like $500 to $1,000. Like this is just like a new book to the platform. Just 24 days, she has done over $104. And the funniest thing is that she now has this contract as a non-exclusive contract, which means she's generating up to $50 in a month from like 6 different platforms. Now, this one give her over $100. Other platform like $50, that's like over $500 at the end of the month. And that is different from the contract money she'll be getting. That's how amazing this profit share is. And that's why I said when I say you can earn up to $500 or more in a month, I'm actually not really capping. But I have students that have seen that same result, that are still seeing it at the moment. Now, how will I write for these companies? I know that's the question, but I need to be honest with you. Writing for these companies is so easy, and you can even write yourself. Forget the fact that I know when I started, I was like, I cannot write. I don't like writing. I don't know how to write. But Asapa won't wound me. I learned how to write. That's just the reality. So writing for these companies is very easy, and you can write by yourself. I know in your mind you start thinking that I don't know how to write, but the truth is, I was once like you. In fact, all the people that have taught this skill, like all my students, they all started with like, boss, I beg, how I fit do this thing? Me, I know Sabi right. I just told them, calm down, calm down. If you can't write, there are solutions. If you want to learn how to write, there's a solution. So, and if you don't have time to write, there's also a solution. So if you cannot write, it's so simple. I will teach you how to write. I have a full 100% complete beginner's video that will teach you how to write from scratch to being a professional writer. Right? I will teach you from scratch. And if you're not like busy to write, maybe you're a student, you're too busy, you're always going to class, or you're a busy person, you're a copper, you're a worker, then there's also a way you can make money. And how do you make money like that? You get people to write the stories for you, and you pay them when you receive your payment from these companies. And I need to be honest with you, that was actually the way I started. Yes, when I started, I got someone to write for me. While I was learning how to write on my own end, I had to like get someone that was writing for me. And when I received my payment from these companies, I paid this writer. So in a month, I can be paid like 400 and something, over 400K in a month. And I'll just pay the writer like 100K. Forget about it. 100K is much for writer. In fact, the first guy I paid that amount of money, the highest money I paid the writer in a month was around 80 something K. No, about 100K. Yes. There was a story that gave me over a million naira, over like 1.3 million naira. Yes, I made from that story. Yes, and I calculated all the money I paid this writer. It's not even up to 300K. And she was the one that wrote the whole story. My own is just go to the platform in the morning, upload the story, people read the story, and they pay me. So for the whole story, I gained over 1.3 million naira from that story. And how much did I pay her? I paid her about 300K, not even up to 300K. I paid her, and she was so happy. That's how amazing this is. You can get people that will do this hard job for you at a very low cost. You just have to be smart and follow the right processes. Right? Now, how can you start making money with ghostwriting? Now, to start your journey as a ghostwriter, you need to get the proper training, because you cannot just start without having any proper training. You need your phone and you need an internet connection. Yes, you need an internet connection. And you need to know is that you cannot earn if you don't learn. And that is why you see a lot of people failing in a lot of online businesses or any online way to make money, because they don't want to learn. They just want to make money. Like when I started Forex, yes, my first attempt of Forex, I decided to learn Forex. I learned it for like, I paid someone to learn. I learned it from the guy for like, I told him I want to do a one-on-one class. After doing the one-on-one class, we had the class for 1 week, just like 1 hour every day approximately. 1 week, I paid him 400,000 naira for the class, right? Just one-on-one class. I didn't even buy his course. Do you know what? After finishing the one-on-one class and I started trading, I thought I've already known it. My first 2 days, I blew my account. I lost over $320. 320,000 naira, not in dollars, 320K in just 2 days. Then I had to go back. Then I went back to now go and relearn what I learned from the guy, and I started knowing my mistakes. So that is it. You need to learn first. You need to learn it thoroughly so that you can get it very well. Don't think you just know it like that. Now you need a proper training, and that's why I'm introducing you to what we call the ghost writing money magnet. Now, this is a life changer for you. This is a game changer for you because this is the only thing that can give you that training you are looking for. The GMM training, ghost writing money magnet. And this is a 7 days training that is specially created for beginners like you. It's a 7 days training, at least 1 hour to 2 hours every day to learn this training. Very, very specific for beginners like you, and is everything you need to become successful with ghostwriting, because every information you need to make it happen is inside that training. I made that training with a lot of hard work. I spent months driving that training. What I used over 1 year to learn, I put it inside that training so that you can get results faster. That is why I really cherish that training. Now, it's a video course that will show you how to apply to these platforms, start writing for them, and how you can also receive your dollar payment from these platforms. So if you are very busy to write, but you still want to earn a lot of money from ghostwriting, the GMM training will still show you how to get writers that will write for you at a very, very low amount of money. And you'll be packing a lot of money even when you're not writing yourself. See, this is a cheat code you don't know, but I'm telling you right here on my live webinar. Now, you need to know this. This GMM is not a free training and it's not for everybody, right? And for you to gain access to the GMM, you need to be enrolled in it. And this training is specifically for people that are very, very intentional about their finances and are ready to make a lot of money for themselves. So if you are not intentional, if you feel like you're so more comfortable with the way you are right now, then you don't really need to buy the training, because it's for people that really wants to make a lot of money in 2025. Like my student did over 20 something million in just 9 months. And that's just even the first year. 9 months. Imagine how much she has started making in this one, because around this October time, this girl started averaging $1.8 thousand to $2,000 in a month. Right? And another of my students withdrew over $6,400 in just 6 months. With what? Ghostwriting. Now imagine you are doing your, I'm not even shouting too much. Let me just say you are doing like $500 in a month. That's like enough. That's like 800,000 naira currently. How much can 800,000 naira do for you at the moment? If you are watching this video and in the next 30 days, somebody tells you that you'll be making let's say $500, 500,000 rather. Don't let us go to that part. If you'll be making $500,000 every month, starting from next month, do you think this is not something that is very, very easy for you to do? Because bankers, people that are working in fine institutions, they are looking at the dressing corporate, they don't even end up to that in a month, but you can easily earn that in your house. That is why this training is for people that are so much intentional, not for Yahoo boys. So if you are doing Yahoo and you feel like, oh no, this is different. This is completely different. Now, the GMM is worth over 225,000 naira. I'm not saying that's how much you are paying, I'm just telling you what is what, because I'm going to be teaching you how to write. I will not be giving you 10 companies. Like that movie that I showed you, I have 9 more of them that are verified. And when I say verified, these are companies that have paid me and my students. So when I say a company is verified, means it's the company I have received money from, and it's the company my students also have received money from. So if you have received money from this company, you have tried this company out and say, okay, they pay us, now we can tell other people to use them. Now I have access to over 10 of them, and you'll be getting access to each of these platforms. And I will not be teaching you how to create your dollar account, because it's so much important. That's why you are getting the GMM training, because you need your dollar account. They are not paying you in naira. They are not paying to your OPay or PalmPay. They are paying to your dollar accounts. And to create a dollar account in Nigeria now is worth over, because if you go to the bank, I remember when I wanted to do my own, they asked me to go and look for 2 guarantors. Those guarantors have to be using a current account, not a savings account. Where we even find person where they use current account? Everybody never even chop for this country. And I still need to have $100 to create this dollar account. But in my GMM training, I found a very easy way you can do this. In fact, there are 2 ways. You can either create the dollar account for free in Nigeria, it's a secret way, or you can just create the dollar account with as little as 5,000 naira. You are not paying me, but that way I'll be connecting you to a banker. Yes, I have an in-house banker in my private Millionaire Writers community. She is a banker. and she's going to be creating this standard DOM account for you, like standard dollar account for you, for just 5K. Like for just 5K. I'm not going to be telling you the name of the bank. I'm not going to be telling you the name of the bank. I'm just telling you how it is done. For just 5K, you will get your accounts and you'll be collecting your dollar payments from it, like a verified account. And I will not teach you how to outsource. When I say outsource, like get people that will write for you. And I have a community, which is what? The Millionaire Writers community, which is the best ever community you are going to be in. In fact, you won't be getting the GMM if you are not a part of this community. Now, and I added one sweet part of it, and this is the best part of this GMM training, because I noticed that a lot of people don't know how to write, or like they like, a lot of people watching this video, or most of you like writing articles. You're so good in writing articles. Yes, you're so good in writing articles. Now, I did my thorough research and I was able to find a company that pays for writing articles on their platform. All you just need to do is write articles. When people read the articles, they pay you. In fact, you can even read, the next part about this is that you can read your article yourself or get somebody to be reading the article for you. And as they're reading the article, you're making money. That's how interesting this thing is. I don't know if I'm making a lot of sense to you. That's it. And I have already gotten students making a lot of money. At least with this article writing, you should be doing $20 to $30 per week. It's not as big as ghostwriting money, but the money is lesser and it's still very realistic. And I decided to add this module just now to this GMM training. Now, I hope I'm making sense to you. Now, and this will help you to generate your first $500 in the next 30 days if you follow everything in the training accordingly. It's a guarantee, like a big guarantee. Like this is one of my students that did over $800 from a single story. Over 1 point. This $800 right now that I'm recording this video now is like 1 point about 1.2 million naira right now. That's $800 right now. About over 1.2 million naira from a single story. Now, the gist is you are not paying 25,000 naira for the GMM. In fact, you are not paying shishi for this GMM. You are not paying this thing for this GMM. But let me show you how much I made from one of my stories. Let me show you. Let me share my screen. I'm coming. Hey, sorry. Sorry, fuck up, Siri. Who's calling you? So I believe you can see my screen now. So let me log in. I want to log into this account. I don't really know this account. Okay, this one. Now this is one of the platforms, like the one I showed, like Mobile Reader. This is another one like Mobile Reader, and this one too is, you can see this one is called Good Novel. So let me just show you how much I made from one of my stories from this platform. Oh my, no sabi log. Where is this thing again? Hey God, I beg. Where my dashboard dey? Come on, they have upgraded this site. Wait. Okay. Yo, hold on. I'm unable to enter this site though. I need to log in also. I don't know. I'm logged in. Just show me my. Okay. Okay. I know why. I shall not say I know why. So this is it. Currently, I have $561 on this platform. You can see it there. $561. And I can start showing you how much I've been making from this platform since last year. Now let me start from let me come to income history. So this month has not ended. So they've not added like all the money I've made for this month. They've not added this. But let's go back to 2024 December. Let's go 2023 December. December 2023. Let's see how much I made. I did $250, and this is the first time I made money from this platform. $250. Then January 2024, I made $151. February 2024, you can see 2024 February. I think let me make it bigger so you can see it. 2024 February, $150. Then from March, I started hitting the big numbers, which is $400 from March. April, $400. May, $400. I think 415.15. June, $400.1. July, you can see how much I've been making from this particular platform every month. over $400. That's like over 500 from this one platform, from just this one platform every single month with ghostwriting. And I believe anybody can do this thing. I just believe anyone from anywhere in this country can do it. If I can do it, if my students are doing it, currently I have over 3,000 students that are making money. Over 3,000 students that has gotten this particular training and they are making a lot of money and they watch this particular video the same way you are here today, right? Now, but you are going to be getting the GMM for free. You'll be paying shishi for the GMM. Like, you're not going to be paying a dime to access the GMM. If you're happy about this, just type it in the comment section. Let me see your reaction to this in the comment section. I can see you guys are happy. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, let me hide it. Now, and I'll be guiding you on how you can earn your first $500 in the next 30 days with what? Ghostwriting. Yes, with what? Ghostwriting. But there's only one clause. And for you to be able to have this clause, be able to have this GMM, there's only one thing you need to have. And that thing is what you might not want to have. But that's the best thing that will ever happen to you in 2025. Now, for you to be able to have access to the GMM for free and get my training, my guidance, and blueprints, you need to be a registered student of mine. So if you are not a registered student of mine, you can't have access to this. Now, for you to be a registered student of mine, you need to have access to what I call my private community, because this is where I share all the source to my students. My private community, which is called the what? The Millionaire Writers Community. And this is exactly where you'll be getting my full support and mentorship. This way you have the chance to be my student, because we'll be together with my successful students already doing over 1 million naira in a month with what? Ghostwriting. That is why you need to be a part of my students. So you can, once you are my student, you will be able to like what? Get the GMM for free. That's if you're a part of this private community. And this community is called what? The Millionaire Writers Community. So if you're a part of this community, you'll be able to have access to the GMM for free. But if you are not a part of the Millionaire Writers Community, you can never have access to the GMM for free. Now you can see what is going on in my community. This is where I have a lot of people making millions. I have this community on WhatsApp and Telegram. These are my students making what? Millions with ghostwriting. You can see millions with ghostwriting. How much is it? $206, $100, $300. Like a lot of money in my group. This is where I have students doing thousands of dollars in a month. You can see over $1,400 in a month, done in a month with ghostwriting. $1,445. And this is where in my Millionaire Writers Community, I can only be able to have these results and share or have access to people that have these results until you are in this community. And when you are a part of this community, then you now get the GMM training for free and you get guidance. These are contracts. You can see hundreds of contracts in my community. Hundreds of contracts, because I have over 3,000 students. So what do you expect? Now, this is not a free community, because that is where I have my millionaire students. It's only if you want to, if you don't want to be a part of the Millionaire Writers, then that's when you won't be able to join it. But this is not a free community. Like, it's not free. Yes, but what do you get in the community? You're going to be getting free access to the GMM training, free access to my students already making over 1 million naira every month from ghostwriting, and step-by-step guide to get your first contract in the next 30 days or less, and direct access to me, and you will get my guidance. In fact, I also have somebody that will guide you. If I'm not active, I have somebody that is obligated to answer your questions till I'm back online. That's how committed I am to you. And you only be able to get this commitment when you are a part of the Millionaire Writers Community. And it's just how much? Just 100,000 naira. That's just it. Just 100K. I know you start leaving this webinar right now when you hear 100,000, but calm down, calm down, calm down. Watch this video to the end. To join, it costs how much? 100,000 naira to join this Millionaire Writers Community. Now, let me ask you, if you're asked to pay 100K for something that can give you up to 500K in a month, do you think it's too much? Like, let's just imagine it. Because I know you are a student, or you've been a student, or probably when you were going to school, you know how much you pay as school fees. And after paying hundreds of thousands naira every month as school fees, the money you pay in buying handouts, in buying this, in buying that, buying a lot of things in school, is it not more than that? And at the end of the day, there's no job that can guarantee you up to 500K in a month in this country. But there's a training that can actually give you that in less than a month. Like in a month, I'll be getting this amount of money. Do you think it's too much? No, do you just think it's too much? Now, I already showed you how much I made from one of my books, which is the one of that. I don't want to go back to it because of time. Now, I have a gift for you. Or let me say a gift that I want to give to you. And this is going to come handy, right? I'm going to be giving you access to the Millionaire Writers private community for just what? 20,000 naira. Remember, the Millionaire Writers community is a private community. Yes, you'll be having access to the community for just how much? 20,000 naira, and that is if you are getting it within the next 24 to 48 hours. And now you'll be paying the balance of 80,000 naira when you receive your first payment. That's the best thing I can do for you, because I know a lot of you can't 100% afford 100k. Yes, I understand you can't afford 100k. I don't know if you can afford 100k, you won't even be on this video. But now I have done it to the best way for you. The Millionaire Writers private community costs how much? 100,000 naira. But you can have an entry. You can have an entry rather to the community with how much? Just 20,000 naira. And when you receive your first payment, you will be paying back my 80,000 naira. I don't think you can run away with it. And now I will not be guiding you to make sure you receive your first payment, because when you receive your first payment, there's no way you will receive your first payment without my guidance, because I'm still the one that will guide you to receive your first payment. So when you receive your first payment, you'll be paying how much? 80,000 naira as a balance. But you can have access to the community, everything GMM for as low as 20,000 naira now at the moment, till you what? Receive your first payment, then you pay the balance of 80,000 naira later. I know you might be thinking you will run with my money, but come on, there's no way you can run. There's no way you can run with my money, because after putting a lot of energy into you to making sure you are making money, there's no way you even think that it's the right thing for you to run. It's only someone that is in their right senses that will want to run, right? And I'm giving you this opportunity because I am so much interested in your success, and I want you to make money like your mates. Yes, like your mates. Now, I'm doing this because I know how hard it is to make money in this country, and it might be very difficult for some of you to raise 100k. That's why I'm trying to help you get started with just 20,000 naira, and you pay your balance when you receive your first payment. This is the best thing you can do. This is one of my students. This is actually Chinemere, I can't remember. Chinecherem, and she said she was able to receive roof her father's house. If you go to my Twitter account, this post is there. I pinned it. When she got the GMF training, in fact, she first got the GMF training after like 3, 4, 5 months. She did not do anything, but she was part of the Millionaire Writers community. She now started seeing people making money. And then like, and I'm in this group. She now went back. Within 2 months, she has started making money. And before you know it, 3, 4, 5 months, she went to roof her father's abandoned house. This house was abandoned for how much? How many years? Over 6 years. And she was able to roof the house with what? Ghostwriting money. That's for you to know how much money there is in ghostwriting. And even a 15-year-old made over 500k in a month from my private community. 15-year-old. The name is Benedict. 15-year-old. And the man got his first ever contract of $950, barely 1 month of enrolling in the GMM and being a part of the Millionaire Writers community. So I don't even have to tell you all these things. This is one of my students said that, boss man, who's there my Lego? Now I want to dance. Just made some people's salary on a Monday morning. And this was how much? $362, over 500,000 naira. She made that money on a Monday morning. She made that money on a Monday morning. What a line. Now, I know in your mind, you think 20,000 naira is too much, but think about this. Is that you have the money to pay now, or you can source for the money within that 48 hours. But one thing you should know is that 20,000 naira is the bridge that is connecting you, or that can lead you from where you are right now to that place you want to be. Because thousands of people are watching this live, and let's say a lot of people are watching this live, or we still come back to watch this live. But note, I can't give everybody access to it. I need to give somebody that is ready to pay to have access to this, so that they can be sure. Because you have to put your mouth where your money is. Imagine you just get it for free. Imagine it's a video you are just watching on YouTube. But imagine you now put your hard-earned money into this. There's no way you won't be serious. That's the reason why most times we really want to collect money from you, so that we can put you through. Now you can see this is Barbara. This Barbara is one of my best students. Like, she's doing nothing less than $2,000 in a month. In a month, and she's not even a co-editor. She's working directly with one of these companies now, writing stories for them. This is Jola Oloyede. You can see $150, $325. You can see people holding real dollars. You can see people holding what? Real dollars. They say that I also received $850 low key. Did not post it of what happened the last time, sha. So I stopped posting my earnings in the community. That she stopped posting her earnings. And you can see $150, $325. And she's still what? She's a parent, oh, she has kids. She now said that I said, let me withdraw something today for my house. Went to the market with my hobby for replacement stock. So imagine a parent that has like 2, 3 kids making this amount of money in a month, and you that does not even have any child, and you're saying this can be possible. Imagine, just imagine this your own self. And this is one of my students. So her name is Gracious. She got 2 writing contracts in a day without writing anything. And this story was written by a contract that she outsourced. I actually taught her how to outsource. She found a writer on Facebook or wherever I told her to get the writer from. She got the writer, and the writer wrote the story for her, and she got 2 contracts in a day without writing anything. Can see how amazing this is. You just need to have sense and follow these rules that you'll be taught in the training. This is my private Millionaire Writers community on Telegram. You see $610, $654 on WhatsApp. Like a lot of money. You have to be in this community. It's only if you don't want to make money. If you hate money. This Jola Oloyede said that I don't lose I asked her, did you receive money? She said that yes, that she's expecting $1,450 from next month, from next week. Like $150 from next week. $1,450 from next week. And the following day, this was on Thursday, on Friday, she received over how much? This is 325,000 naira she withdrew from her gig pay. I think it's gig pay she withdrew the money from. And this is this person that did $440 in a month. $191. This is in my community. These are my students too. And this is the best thing. You'll be getting full refund of your money with an apology letter if you did not get your first contract in the next 30 to 60 days of getting the training. And this is if you can show me proof that you did everything required in the training, because some of you will not do what you are meant to do and you are lazy. But if you can show me proof that you did everything and you don't get your contract and you don't receive your first money, just hit me up. I will send you your money with an apology letter. Can see these are my students doing what? Making the money in my Millionaire Writers community. This Waliyu Mosi guy said he's not even in Nigeria, he's in UK. And he started doing, when he was in UK, he was working. Yeah, you should know he's working. Then I told him to do this thing as a side hustle, and he got his first contract. $428 received, bro. $428. He was so happy. Now, you also have access to my mentorship. That means I'll be there with you 24/7 to guide you. I'll be taking your questions and other calls and bonuses. You'll be getting everything from me as long as you are a registered student of mine, and that's when you're a part of the Millionaire Writers community. Now, I believe right now that the bridge between your current situation and the dream life you want to live is just what? 20,000 naira. And I believe you are ready to make that change right now. Now, imagine you invest that 20,000 naira into learning ghostwriting, and in the next 30 to 60 days, you start getting nothing less than 500,000 naira in your account, just like Gracious. How would you feel? You can see. Say that I don't know where to start, Sha, but big congratulations to me. Thank you, Olari Olamide. I love you. Thanks for your support. And like she just said, happy. This is how much? $329. If you convert this thing to naira, you should know this is over 500k. And Gracious is just a 200 level student. Now, when she started ghostwriting, she started paying her school fees herself. I think she changed her apartment, her hostel, and started getting things for herself. She changed her phone, a lot of things. In fact, this is a lot of testimonials that I'm not even yet to show you. This is somebody that did over $800 in a month with ghostwriting. Somebody said, currently on a break, but my money is not. This is my Millionaire Writers community also. I don't know why you don't want to be a part of this community. I don't know why you don't want to be $248. He said, this is grace. This different from Gracious. So he said, guys, in this business, now we'll give up for couple. I've earned about $1 million from this business this month. About $1 million from this business in a month. At first, I didn't take it serious, but seeing others cash out, I decided to go pro. Money, allowed the sweet. Olari Olamide, thank you so much, sir. More respect. And this is the exact testimony I want to be getting from you. Now, this is one of my students. This is like 12 October 2024. He said, facts, my 1.5 million naira is coming on the 20th. Small $100 came in yesterday for the weekend. This is how you'll be getting money from Ghostwriter, because people will just be reading your stories and your own is just to be getting money. Oh yeah, one last one. This is how much? $691 payment received. This is my Millionaire Writers community. $1,000. See, you have to be a part. Now, if you want to pay, just go back to the person that sent you this link to the video or page and make payment to this person. 20,000 naira to the person. Go back to that person and make payment of 20,000 naira to the person. You don't have to make payment to me. And the person will be guiding you on the next steps you have to go through so that you can have access to the community. Just go back to that person that allowed you to watch this video. Send the person your 20,000 naira, right? And the person will guide you on how to register. The person will be asking for your details like email, full name, phone number, all those stuff to register you. Now, if there's any issue with anybody that you message, maybe the person collected your money and did not give you the course, or maybe you don't have access to the course on time, or maybe you are too, the person no share, maybe there's any issue. This is my Twitter account with over by when you start messaging me, I'll be like 2,000 followers plus. I'm at 1.9k now. Just know this is my account, and my pin tweet is always Chidima. Just send me a DM. My DM is open. Send me a DM. Let me know what the issue is, and I will solve it for you as fast as I can. So this is what you have. And this is one of my students, Anastasia. Let me show you. She got the GMM, right? She got the GMM, and she got her first ever contract in less than 20 days. In less than 20 days. Let's hear what she has to say.
Anastasia, and I'm a member of the GMM gang. I met Olariwe through a friend on me. So he told me about his course because I love writing, but as everyone else, I thought it was a scam. So I didn't go to it immediately. I had to save his number and just view his status. So I was viewing his status and I saw how people were getting contracts up and down. And I was like, no, I would like to be a member of this. So I bought his course last month, 23rd, and went through it. Then tried to put it into practice. Although I was not really sure, but I decided to give it a try. I'm a student. Then yesterday, that's why I'm so excited. Yesterday I got a contract. I'm very excited, honestly. Like, I didn't know it would get to this. So why not there? As a student, I'm already making money. I'm already buying things for myself.
You can see what she said. As a student, she started doing things for herself. It was ghostwriting, and I believe that's exactly what you should be doing too. By now, by yourself. By now, by yourself. Like Rene, let's hear what Rene has to say. This Rene is a 300 level student of LASU now. When she like 200 level, I think 200 level. Yeah, let's see what she has to say.
My name is Rene, and I am a member of GMM Millionaire. So I got this course earlier last month, yeah, and I was able to badge a contract worth $900. You know what that means? You calculate it, you know. And the most interesting part is that you don't have to do the writing. I don't have to do the writing. Anybody can do the writing. If you are someone that's busy, if you're not a good writer, that doesn't mean you should not write too. If you are someone that is serious, you'll be able to badge the contract under 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and yeah, that.
Not just Rene, I have a lot of them. Not just Rene. Let's see Aroaji.
Mr. Millionaire, and I'm a student of Coach Olamide. I got a GMM course a few months ago, and I've been able to make a lot of money for myself. Right, so if you are the kind of person that you're looking for a way to earn money online from the comfort of your home, then the GMM course is definitely for you. You have to sign up. Don't waste your time. This is the hot cake right now. Don't waste time. Ghost Money Magnets is for you.
And the funniest part is that one of my best students, which is Elizabeth is doing over 1.5k in a month right now, and she got this course like about like a month or 2 months to convocation. Yeah, she did mass comm. I think I forgot her school. I think in Ilorin. Yeah, she's studying in Ilorin, either Ilorin or Kwaso. I can't remember. And she got her first contract in less than 7 days. Not just one contract, a lot of contracts. Like when she had finished school and she loved writing, she was able to venture into writing when she enrolled in the GMM training. Let's see what she has to say.
My name is Elizabeth. I am a student who enrolled in the ghostwriting course under my esteemed coach, Olamide. Just like every student with little alarms, I was skeptical at first to pay for the course, but summoned the courage to. I paid for the course, and 6 days later, I got my first contract worth $200. In 27 days after watching the course, I got 9 contracts altogether.
Now you can hear in 27 days, she has gotten 9 contracts. In her first 6 days, she got her first contract worth $200. That's the non-exclusive from one small platform. And in 20 days, she has gotten how many? You can't count it, what she just said.
Yes, I went from a student who borrowed
Not just this is the Chinecherem. This is actually let me put Chinecherem up.
Hi, people. Good morning.
So this Chinecherem, like I say that she wrote her father's house. Like after like she bought the course, B was the part and she left it. Started seeing people making money. She had to go back to it again and started watching the trainings and she started making money. So let's hear what she has to say.
My name is Chinemerem Chidima. I'm one of the GMM students. I bought the course last year, December to be precise, but I just didn't do it. Yeah, I didn't look at the course. But on February 2024 this year, I decided to look into it because I started seeing so many persons being celebrated in the community. I decided to learn it. Yeah. Now, to the glory of God, after learning the skill, going through the process, I started bagging some contracts. Currently, I'm working on 5 different contracts. 5 different contracts, and one of these contracts will earn me over $1,000. And you know how much a dollar is right now in Nigeria. That's just talking about millions. Yeah. Then this is it, guys. This is the cheat code I want to give to you. If um if you are scared that you don't know what this is all about and you cannot do it, let me tell you, most times you don't get to do the work, but you get to earn the money. Yeah, don't get to do the work, but you get to earn the money. Okay. Now, currently, like I said, I'm working 5 different contracts, and I can tell you for sure that this is real because this is coming from a person that have tried so many online businesses, and it was futile. Okay, it was futile, but this is real.
Let's hear from Jola Oloyede too. She was like, when she got the course, she's this stay-at-home mom actually, struggling. She was a struggling mom, but now she has a restaurant. I did not actually put it there. She has a restaurant, and she bought a car. She was able to buy a car with ghostwriting money. Ghostwriting money. I did not add this year, but just like a recent one, she just told me this year.
Guys, my name is Zola. I'm a member of GMM, the Millionaire gang. I got the course earlier this year, and for a fact, I can tell you that that is one of the best decisions I made this year. So, within a month, I got the course. I was able to bag a contract worth $1,100. Around that time, the dollar was very, very high, so you should know how much that is. And you know the juicy part is that I don't have to do the writing, so it's like a plus for me. Coming from someone that I've been buying a lot of courses online, I can tell you for a fact that the GMM Ghostwriting course is one of a kind. It's the best, trust me. So why don't you join our gang to start making your millions?
So why don't you join us and start making your millions? So this is the time for you to be a part of the Millionaire Writers community. Like I said, you just have to like do what you have to do to get what you have to get. People pay millions to have access. People pay like 200K, 300K to have access to a job that will still be giving them 300K anymore just because they want to have a connect. That's how hard it is to survive in this country. So if you are not making money in dollars and you are just roaming about and you are not doing anything with your phone, you only need your phone. Oh, this is my iPhone here. My Android phone is where I'm charging it. You only need your phone. Oh, to do it and the GML training with the Millionaire Writers community. So I believe you know what you are made to do to make money now. Now, these are the frequently asked questions. Do you have to post on my status? No. Does it have to do with referral or affiliate marketing? No. What if I don't know how to write? I will teach you how to write. Can I do this with my smartphone? 100%. I'm not up to 18. Can I do this? Yes, now you can do it. If you are not up to 18. In fact, there's a session in training when I said, if you are not up to 18, this is what you should do. I am a student. Will I have time to do it also? As a student, is school paying you? If you are not making money from school, then don't tell me what I don't know. What if I'm not a Nigerian? Yes, if you're not a Nigerian, you can still do this thing. Yes, as long as you're ready to create your dollar accounts and your dollar account creation process is actually very intact in your country, you are good. Will you be there to guide me through the processes? 100% I'll be there, especially when you're a part of the Millionaire Writers community. How many days does it take for a newbie to get a contract? Like a month. Our got student got our first contract from our first 6 days, and a lot of contracts in our first 27 days. So let's say a month, as long as the newbie is serious. I'm ready. How do I make payment? Just go to the person that sent you this link to this video and pay to the person. Just go to that person. The person will guide you through the next processes. And if there's any issue with the person or something, just send me a DM on Twitter. I'm going to be attending to you and I'll be sorting it for you. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I can't wait for you to be a part of this. So now you have two options. You can either skip this video right now or you can do the needful. But I believe you are ready to do something significant in your life. See you soon. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you soon, guys, and I can't wait to celebrate your contract too.